Oh, wait. Hang on. Where are things going? Because I remember when a certain bottom lane played the next time around. And I think forcing T1 to do something not Senna would have been a really great idea.
Yeah. And, oh no, Deft.
Oh dear. Deft already going to get queued here by Carrier, as Beryl doing his very best to try and keep him safe, and is going to be able to do so. Tornado going to connect though, and now BDD is coming in. Another Q going to land here from Carrier, looking for first blood, and he's going to boop him back, but the flash forward's going to be there. That's going to be first blood going over to Lee Sin, but Carrier might pay for it. Deft is now in an awkward position. He's going to flash. BDD gets a kill, but so does Faker. Pyoshik's going to turn up. One after the other, they head towards the enemy jungle. That flash was sick from Pyoshik, and now Ona might find himself in a rough position, but it's 2-2, guys. Let's back off. Never mind. Gumayushi is now going to find BDD, also face-checking a brush, as BDD is just going to walk it off. He's like, no, we're finished here. And Gumu is going to say, no, we're not, as Beryl is back. And he's Hex flashing, and he's going to crash onto Gumayushi, who's now found himself a little bit too far forward. Does get the piercing darkness, though, and Ona spinning around a whole bunch, then takes a bunch of damage. Actually higher than the lowest amount of kills that we've had in a whole game. Yeah. I think the record is 3. Wow. As far as least kills. So we're already there. And it's only 5.5 minutes. As Faker is going in with 300 health, and he's just dead. BDD going to be able to grab that kill as Beryl and Pyoshik right there ready to challenge.
Yeah, I think maybe a bit more
fake. Will be able to get a fair few stacks in this game. Yep,
definitely. And faster stacking, faster spikes. We do now see finally the Renekton Sejuani pairing, looking to punish Zeus.
Oh, there's the flash forward from Perfect. Zeus is going to get tagged, and the Winter's Wrath will be enough. The dive was beautiful there from KT.
Just the immediate flash done. Stacks the passive, gets the damage. Oh, BDD.
Yep. Flapping around in circles here is BDD right now as the Shattering Strike does come in. Faker is going to ignore it, basically. And that is going to... There we go. As Beryl now looking for an opportunity. Could crash over this wall, and there it is! Crashdown does come on through there as well as Zeus does get over here. Gumayushi, let's see whether he can keep them alive. 3 versus 2 right now. A lot of things on cooldown here on KT's side, but it is another pick-off for them. As Faker walks behind his wind wall one more time, looking for some more knockups. We'll be able to stack up that Q.
To amplify in this game, but he really benefited from having this winning top laner in that one for the Senna to sustain up with, and now you don't have that. Perfect moving around. He's so strong in these early grub fights.
Yep, teleport is going to come in here as Perfect getting in. There is the crash down from Beryl. Mega Inferno Bomb right on top of Ona as the grubs are being taken down in the meantime. Carrier dashing into the backline. Perfect surviving for so long, but will eventually be taken down, and the damage is kind of missing here from KT, but these health bars going lower when the bouncing bombs do land. Gumayushi taking a lot of damage, but he is going to still get the ult off. The Dawning Shadow layered across. Deft is going to sacrifice himself to get the kill onto the center, but the team fight is won pretty wholeheartedly here by T1 for these two. So it's something that they have practiced, even if it did only recently, only come out like a few years ago. This is something that they've always sort of had in their back pocket, as Ona is going to be starting off this Drake once again. Exactly the same dragons as we had in game 1. Quizzical, you could say. Wow. We'll see whether it's another. And KT, will they actually commit to any sort of play? Carrier going to get spotted out as the tower is going to be taken, and KT just giving this one up, saying instead, we're just going to try and take your stuff. And with a Ziggs, it kind of makes some sense. Satchel can go down, doesn't even need it, and KT get 2 turrets in trade for a single Ocean Drake.
And they might even wait.
Two turrets, I said. I said 2 turrets. By Jove. Never mind, that's 3. That is going to be Faker now trying to trade it back for an outer turret towards the bottom side of the map, but I don't know whether that one's going to be worth. In a lot of these scenarios, as you can see, Zeus looking for these flank angles, and Carrier on the other side for the pincer is going to get caught out here by Perfect, who does dash his way out. A long way away from any sort of turret right now. You can see Carrier also now moving away. Beryl looking for that flank as Zeus gets on top of his ward once again. The snare going to get picked up by Beryl here as Ona moves over. It's going to be a 50-50, but a taken by the Smolder somehow. Carrier steps on 2 balloons and gets down to half.
Good moves there from KT. Good secure. Oh, TP flank coming in. This is from Carrier.
Yeah, this is very aggressive, but Gumayushi's just going to get dove on top of Deft, takes him down with a Mega Inferno Bomb, and Carrier now just not able to find those angles because without the center, what is this comp? actually capable of. As now it's perfect teleporting in. Zeus gonna get thrown around like a ragdoll. These executes starting to fly in as he looks to be a hero, but he's burnt to death by BDD. The kick, it's gonna connect and Carrier takes down his ex-teammate, but at what cost? As Faker is at full health, he puts up the wind wall, but 1 versus 4, I just don't think it's going to be enough. The last breath comes down, but it is exactly that. He'll take Pyoshik with him, but KT win the fight.
And it just felt like...
feel like they're rushed when they're absolutely not.
Yeah.
Because they sometimes just do that. Because like you say, I mean, they have all of the time in the universe in this game. I mean, they're praying for a 70-minute, as they're not going to get one, as that is going to be a kick out onto Beryl. Mum comes down. Owner is going to absorb a lot of buttons by just pressing Zhonya as he puts the Crocodile to sleep. Is now perfect. He could be in trouble, but it's another crash down. Deft takes down Owner, and BDD is untouched in this backline. Faker goes in, but the Dragon is mauling them. Deft satchels his way out. That's the Crocodile locking down a kill, and now it's BDD flapping forward, and he can feel the wind in his wings, and Zeus is just gonna go down. It's a triple kill for the Little Dragon. He is legendary. And I don't even think he needs his mom anymore.
He's just untouchable. You know, it felt like the whole fight, BDD was the only person on KT who's never really threatened. He finally sees a window to go in, and he decimates T1. He is more than online at this point. He is taking over the game, and now they might end, actually. It's a Ziggs.
Yeah, Owner is up in 4 seconds time, but like you were saying, there are satchels aplenty here for this Ziggs, as Deft has already gone to work on that first turret. The Nexus is all but dead as it is exposed. The Mega Inferno Bomb just for good measure. And
These were the best highlights from today's LCK matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say, okay. See you on the next one.